Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we promised, we are going to celebrate together the victory of the Egyptian national team of wheelchair handball as they clinched the World Cup title for the very first time as an Arab or an African national team after defeating in the final the United States of America 2-0, clinched the title and raising the Egyptian flag. In the detailed comprehensive report, we are going to know more and we are going to turn back with more.
Egypt secured the title of World Champions at the IHF Wheelchair Handball World Championship on Saturday, the 21st of September, defeating the United States with a decisive 2-0 victory. This victory represents a significant milestone for the Egyptian team, solidifying its status on the global stage 2 years after players won a silver medal at the IHF Wheelchair Handball World Championship back in 2022. Egypt dominated the early moments of the match, while the USA struggled with finishing, missing the first 9 shots. These mistakes allowed Egypt to take a significant lead by score constantly. Egypt's top scorer Magdi Talat Abdu Abbas led Egypt's team in the opening set of the match, racking up 4 points, including 2 spin shots, propelling Egypt to an early 4-0 lead. Egypt ultimately closed the first set with a decisive 6-1 victory, setting the tone for the championship success. The 2024 Wheelchair Handball World Championship was a 4x4 wheelchair handball tournament that took place in Cairo from September 17th to 21st. The matches were held at Hassan Mustafa Sports Hall in the 6th of October city. Egypt previously hosted the tournament's second edition in 2022, where the national team finished as runners-up that earned the silver medal. The first edition was held in Portugal in 2022 for the 6x6 wheelchair handball tournament.
Welcome back. It's going to be a celebration more than anything else. And who is going to celebrate with us? Our sports analyst, Mr. Hazem Askandarani. Hello, Mr. Hazem, and a very good morning.
Hello, and good morning.
As I said in my intro, it's going to be a celebration more than anything else, because to clinch this title for the very first time as an Arab and African team, this is something just to cheer for. On Saturday, it was such a victory. The Egyptians, or the Pharaohs, smashed the American team 2-0, and I think it was really amazing since the very first minute of the first half, with Magdi Talat in specific knowing well that he is going to continue with the winning streak and be the top scorer of the whole tournament. Tell me your impression, particularly after the first half.
Of course, it was a very strong match and a very strong final, because when we lost the match against Portugal, the only match that we lost during the championship, we needed a lot of trust and a really strong will from all the team players, and they did it. And this shows the strong will of our champions.
Yeah.
This is a very important thing. Without neglecting that, a very important element is the importance that the Egyptian state gives to our players.
Yeah, amen to that. And I mentioned Magdi Talat in specific as he was chosen as the top scorer of the tournament with 72 goals in only 4 or 5 days, something like that. And here also I should say congratulations particularly to our coach Wael Abdelati, who made history. As a player, as a coach, whether with the wheelchair handball team or with the beach handball, he is doing great. And he said, as you've kindly mentioned, that he has a full trust in our players to continue even after this defeat by Portugal. How do you see giving trust to the players and telling them simply that you can?
Of course, it's one of the qualities of the head coach. And when he makes his players feel that they're one team and they're able to win, regardless any defeats that they lived before, this is the spirit of winning. And that's what Magdi Talat has, and he managed to pass this spirit to his team in a perfect way. That's why we felt this very much yesterday in the final. There is another element also, because we were playing in Egypt. This is also another element that gave trust to the players, and of course, Magdi Talat did it perfect.
when it comes also to the top executives, His Excellency Minister of Sports Dr. Ashraf Subhi was keen to congratulate them over the victory and promised them that they are going to continue having the utmost support by the state to continue with the same streak. How do you see this as one of the motives to continue in the right path?
Of course, the appearance of the Egyptian Minister of Sports, this gives a push, and actually a big push, to the players to continue their victories. Egypt in this sport managed to show its capacity because we didn't win a medal in the Paralympics for this team. But the team took on itself and they played very well. And they managed to show their talents, their skills, and their strong will to win. So this is a very important thing. And the presence of the minister gave the team really the big push to go forward. And this is a good thing for them. In the Paralympics, of course, the psychological support is very important.
Very important, amen
yes.
to that. And inshallah, this is going to be the way we are dealing with our heroes, with people with determination who really prove a day after the other that they are capable of raising the Egyptian flag and of representing Egypt in the best way ever. Mr. Hazem, I really want to quote some of the statements which were written on the IHF, or the International Handball Federation, on our national team of wheelchair handball, when they mentioned Magdi Talat, for example, and they said it this way, I mean, Egypt's top scorer, Magdi Talat, was unstoppable for his side in the first set, scoring 4 points via a converted spin shot, which helped the African powerhouse to create a 4-0 lead. I mean, this is the way they are talking about our players. This is the way they are cheering for our players. And I think this is a really wonderful source of pride for all of us, if you want to elaborate on that.
Very sure. I agree totally with this. And this is a good start for the appearance of, let's say, legends in this game, especially that they work hard on themselves, and they were looking forward to winning this championship with all the skills they have, with all the potential that every player has, without playing individually. However, there was a leader, but the leader shined much more, of course. Magdi Talat shined more than the other players, but this was not on the account of his teammates.
Yeah.
They played as one team, and Magdi Talat shined really more, and we have today a treasure. This team is a treasure, and I believe that our Minister of Sports will give them all the support that they need to go on winning and writing the history of Egypt in this sport, of course.
To continue with what was written on the website of the International Federation of Handball, they wrote it this way: USA had to settle for silver, with the podium completed by Brazil after another successful edition of the competition, which underlined the growth of wheelchair handball over the last years. Meaning Egypt is on top, then coming the United States, then Brazil sealed the podium. How do you see these words together, or those three countries together, meaning that now the heavyweight teams, when it comes to this competition or this sport, is headed by Egypt?
Very true, because here these news, they tell us that Egypt deserved to win this championship by excellence, regardless the match that we lost. But the point is that here this team wrote the name of Egypt among the champions, among the superpowers in this sport. And this shows us that there is a brilliancy of a future for these players if they go on with the same spirit, with the same will to win, and with the same support that was given to them, and they climbed the mountain bit by bit till they got to their top performance in this championship. And these news show that the Egyptian team became one of the favorites in this sport. And this is a sign that we need to give them all the support, all the things that they need to defend their title in the upcoming championship.
Also, many sports analysts, by the way, spoke about the wonderful harmony among the players, and it's a mixed team. I mean, males and females, to have this together and to be able to play in let's say, symphony together. In such a very short period of time, they mixed together and they achieved this harmony on the ground, their cohesion and their coherence, and you feel that they were together for years, not even for just a few days before the competition to appear this way. How do you see the importance of that, and if this is the responsibility of both the coaching staff and the players, or the secret in the coaching staff?
Yeah, I believe that the secret of victory is always in the collective sports like handball, like basketball, like football, like volleyball. Is this I call it magic potion? You know, when you can mix really the individual skills, or you can use the individual skills to serve the team. Without the team spirit, without the total understanding of the plan they play with, and without the harmony between the players, you cannot win in a collective sport. In the individual sport, you count on one player only. But in the collective sports, there must be this harmony, and each player must find himself doing the best that he could do in his position, in his work, on his duties, on the court.
Yeah.
If this magic potion will work well, the victory is for sure.
Only a few days separated the victory of our handball wheelchair team and our sitting volleyball team in Paris 2024 when they clinched the bronze medal. So it's really amazing to find that our teams of people with determination are really representing Egypt in the best way ever. And there's also a very important scene here. Age is only a number. And when it comes to the age categories, we do have a mix of age categories. And here I can mention, for example, Mutawa Abul Khair, the star, or one of the stars of the sitting volleyball team, who is 48 or 49, something like this. And it's, I think, the number 4 or number 5 Paralympic Games to participate in. How do you see this as sending a message to all of us, not only to the youth, just to consider age as a mere number?
Very sure. And in every field, we must find the experience represented by elder players or elder team players to be general in this situation, either for business or sports. The experience is very important. And sometimes this experience could make a big difference and can change the results, the final result. On the other hand, there must be the youth with the enthusiasm, with the will of winning. So it's a mixture that must happen, that must exist in any, when we speak about any collective work, either in sports or outside. So the presence of the experience is important. The spirit of the team could sometimes give a big push, physical big push, for the elder people to perform as good as the young ones. Yeah. So this is the mixture, the wonderful mixture to guarantee any victory in any situation.
Well, Mr. Hazem Askandarani, thank you very much for your input. Congratulations, and have a very good day. If you really see them, you will never think that they are people with determination, or I don't like to say people with disabilities, because they're capable of doing anything. Their spin, their reaction, their speed, their spirit, the positive energy, the positive vibes they give. I think this is the most prevailing issue when you see them, whether live or even on camera. And from here, from Mal TV International, we say congratulations to all, whether in front of the camera or behind the camera, who were the reasons behind the success, and behind raising the Egyptian flag, and behind letting the whole world listen to the national anthem of Egypt being all the time on top. Well, congratulations to Wael Abdulati, the national head coach of our handball wheelchair team, and congratulations to all the players by name, and congratulations to everyone, a tip of a hat to everyone who is trying hard to raise the Egyptian flag and to represent Egypt as perfect as possible, because they are really perfect. This is the way. Well, by this we come to the end of the special episode of our breakfast show. Stay tuned on Nile TV International always for more. Many thanks for watching. This was Nermeen Abdurrahman.